very good morning. It is 6:10 in the morning. I'm at North Greenwich bus station this morning. Not on the 161s, not just yet. On a 422 today. Doing a bit of overtime, as you do. So, yeah. Long one today. I've just done my first trip. Signed on about 20 to 5 this morning, and I signed off about 1:30. I'll show you my GT card in a second anyway, but that's what we're dealing with today. Yeah, so we did the first half, which is hefty, which is good because the second half is only Bexleyheath, North Greenwich, and then come off and go home. And then we do it all again tomorrow on the 177s. I need 4 more duties standing between me and the 161s. Thank God for that. Just want to get off it. Just want to get off the 177 so bad. But tomorrow will be interesting. It'll be the first time I do the revised timetable for the Woolwich Amazon route. So hopefully the timings are a lot better on that route now. I've heard good things from drivers about it. So yeah. But yeah, I'll show my duty car quick so you can see what I'm doing today. So this is my duty car for today. Duty number 0706. Signed on at 4:40 this morning, signed off at 13:48. So I ran dead to Bexleyheath from the garage. I've just got to North Greenwich, which is here. Go back to Bexleyheath, back to North Greenwich, and then come off at the garage. So I've got about just under 20 minutes at the stand right now. So then the second half, obviously I've got my meal relief from 9:50 to 10:50, so an hour. Go to Bexleyheath, back to North Greenwich, come off at the garage. So it's not too bad. So yeah, as you can see, it's not too bad this morning, but see a 188 right there. Got, I think that's a 129 to my right. But yeah, you can see all the skylines up in there in the background there. You know you're in North Greenwich. But yeah, I've just had 3 days off. Just had Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Today's Monday. So back to work. Now doing 8 or 9 days in a row, and then off on Wednesday next week. Yeah, next week. So pretty long stretch I'm doing now. It's because I'm doing today is overtime, and then doing Tuesday next week is overtime. I'm doing a 96 on Tuesday next week. I haven't done a 96 in a very long time. It's actually been a very long time since I did a 96. I do miss it. I do miss my 96s. We've got a 335 behind me. What's that? HV47 hybrid Volvo 47. I'm sure you knew that already. The 335s and the 335s use hybrid Volvos, and the 301s, majority of them are hybrids. Some of them aren't, but majority are. Got 486, so that E230, Enviro 230. Right Volvo 464. What? I don't know what the L is. I should know what the L is. I know all this stuff. We got a 161 coming in, 12443. Got all the buses this morning. But yeah, knackered, man. Knackered. I've only done one trip. I've had 3 days off, and I'm knackered already. But part and parcel of the job. Got 14 minutes left on the stand, so we've got a hefty amount of time to relax and recover. So I can't really complain too much. But yeah, today should be a pretty good day. I mean, it's the 422s. Don't really get busy on the 422s ever, even with all the school kids, just don't. So yeah, it should be a pretty easy day for us. So yeah, but I'll check in with you a little bit later. Just gonna chill out now and relax. So I'll see you a little bit later. It's me again. 9:07 in the morning. Just got back to North Greenwich. So I'm coming off of my break now, so I've got about 10 minutes before I'm due back out, which isn't too bad. Not been too bad this morning. I mean, Greenwich has got a bit of traffic at the moment, but it's rush hour, it's Monday. It's gonna be pretty bad. Did see a 177 terminating at Deptford Bridge, so the 177s are having a field day today, aren't they? You know, with curtailments. Oh dear. Got anything, any rubbish? It's always something. Interesting. See, 422 users are very, very clean. I say that. Guarantee my relief driver will get something. But yeah, pretty standard day on 422 so far. So obviously I have my break now, have an hour, and then I go Bexleyheath, North Greenwich, off, and then go home. Finish, was it 1:30, just after 1:30, which is pretty good. And then tomorrow I'm back on the sevens, as we call them. We don't really say 177, we say sevens, it's just easier. So I'm back on the sevens tomorrow, doing the same duty for 2 days, and then I'm doing 4, 5, 5, 5, and then after 2 days, and then after that I'm doing 5, 6. So I'm doing 5, 5, 6 after that, and then I'm on the 161s. So tomorrow's actually not too bad of a day. It's like 6 o'clock start till like 2:30 or something like that. So it actually isn't too bad. Ooh. Brakes on the Volvos are horrible. It's just screeching. It's just noise. But yeah, so I finish about 2:30 tomorrow. It's on AZ1, Route 1 for Amazon, so I can finally do that. I don't know if it's the return trip I'm doing on this duty, or if it's the trip to Amazon, because I haven't actually done the trip to Amazon on the on Woolwich yet, because they've changed the timetables and I still haven't managed to get one. And I really don't care. I don't mind the route. I'll give you this. I don't mind the route, but it's just when you're going to Amazon, because you're a low frequency route, you have to wait at every bus stop for your departure time. You know, obviously if you watch Mike, you know, he obviously he works at Bromley. He has quite a few low frequency routes there, so he's got experience with that. Because all our garages got is high frequency routes. You're just used to just going bang, bang, bang. Like, whereas on the low frequency route, you've got to just take your time, you know, and just basically just drive like 20 miles an hour everywhere. And then, yeah, it's basically the best way to do it. Just leave a couple minutes late, at least that way you're not waiting around too much. Yeah, we used to have low frequency routes, I think the 291s were low frequency. I think they were. Can't remember. Obviously that was before my time in the garage, so yeah, not too bad. That's the thing, just doing high frequency routes, it's a lot easier if you enjoy just going there, back, there, back, there, back, not having to worry about your timetable as such. As long as you depart on time, it doesn't really matter. You just stick to your headway. But obviously you don't want to be sticking to your headway essentially all the time, because you've got to think about, you know, the bus behind you. You've got to think about, you know, if you're running like 10 minutes late, you shouldn't really be worrying about your headway because you're 10 minutes late. Do you know what I mean? But yeah. Oh, I'm just so tired. 3:30 I was up this morning. 3:30. So I'm very, very tired this morning. But yeah, so I'll leave it there. I'll go back, having a break, and then I'll catch you on the second half. Take care. Welcome back. Join me in my second half. It's 11:25 in the morning. I'm at Bexleyheath. Got about 20 minutes. Got my new bus. It is 19745, which is good because I don't like the 198s. The 198s are A, incredibly slow, and B, whenever you isolate the bus, the ticket machine turns off. So it always takes forever for the ticket machine to come back on. So the 197s are really good. They're good for uphills and stuff. But yeah. Yeah, so just done my first trip. I've got to go back to North Greenwich and then back to the garage to go home. But yeah, it's boring. But I kind of like the 422s, even though they're boring. It's just nice. You can relax. You don't have to stress about, you know, like anything. You know, you can just enjoy what you do. Compared to a 177, you can't enjoy what you do because it's absolute crap, that route. And I don't care if they get in trouble for saying that. It's crap. It's a crap route. I'm sorry. You know, I respect the people who have done it for years. You know, I couldn't do it. I only managed a year. But yeah, so I'm going to leave the video here just because there's nothing really going on. You know, it's 422. What do you expect? Gonna be nice and empty. So yeah. Actually, no, there was one thing that happened just earlier. A woman came up to me and went, "Is there any particular reason you didn't stop at the last bus stop, like, you know, the previous bus stop?" And I went, "Well, because no one pressed the bell." You know, and obviously she was like, "Oh, I didn't know it was a request stop." And I'm like, that's not what it's for. So I can talk and hear myself talk. But it's the request stops and the compulsory stops are really only for picking up people, not dropping off. Dropping off is still the same. If you want to get off, you still have to press the bell. You know, you still have to press the bell. You know, I know technically it's a compulsory stop, but it's mainly for picking people up. And it's also, they have to think about it from our perspective. You don't want to lose all your momentum, because these like buses are slow. You know, it takes a bit for it to actually get going and get some, you know, momentum and speed. And if you have to keep on stopping, you know, like every compulsory stop, it's A, a waste of time, and B, it will screw up your headway. You know, just start making you late because you're stopping for no reason. If there's no one, A, at the bus stop, and B, no one has pressed the bell to get off, keep going. You know, that's what I say, in my opinion. You know, if there's no one at the bus stop waiting to get on, you know, B, no one's pressed the bell to get off, why stop at the bus stop? You know, because, I mean, it's natural for people to, you know, press the bell when they want to get off, you know. But yeah, you do get people who stand at the back doors, you drive past the bus stop, and, you know, they spam the bell, and like, "Driver, I wanted to get off there." And I always say the same thing, "Why didn't you press the bell?" And he'd be like, "I thought he was going to stop." And I'm like, "Well, I'm not going to stop if you haven't pressed the bell. Because the whole point of the bell is to tell me that you want to get off. It's as simple as that. It's not rocket science." And there's the guy behind me, and there's already 2 people on the stand, but he should be going in a sec. He should be going in a sec. Yeah, all right, I'm gonna quickly move forward, and I'll catch you in a sec. Yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, so it's just like, well, what's the point in stopping? It's just you're losing momentum and you're wasting time, you know. So, I mean, that's the whole point of the bell. When you want to get off, you let the driver know by pressing the bell. It's that simple. You know, it's ridiculous. People just sometimes really annoy me. It's like, why can't you just make my life easier by pressing the bell? Why can't you just make my life easier by getting on, paying your fare, sitting down? When you want to get off, press the bell with enough time for me to stop safely, you know, and for you to still have your necks attached to your body. Do you know what I mean? Then, you know, our lives will be so much easier, and this job will be so much more, you know, straightforward than, you know, it does me nothing. It really does. But yeah, I'll leave the video there. It's my little rant for the day. So, I know a lot of you have been missing my rants. But yeah, I'll leave it there. So I'm on, obviously, 177s for the next 4 days, and then 161s. It will just be 161 videos. So, look forward to that. Like, 161 is such a good route. I've only done a couple of days, like rest days on the route, but from what I've done, it's great. It's so good. But yeah, I'll let you go. So, thank you all so much for watching. Please subscribe if you did enjoy. There's still a lot of you that aren't subscribed, so please do subscribe. As always, leave a like, and obviously let me know in the comments if you have any questions. I'll answer them as best I can. So take care, guys.